Hello, my business owners, family. I am inside today because I got a late start. I got a late start because of some other stuff. I just was having a moment. So I got a late start today and it's hot, really hot. Now I love it outside, but I don't know that I would be able to do this post outside because it is blistering. And as you can see, I have this sweater on. And I have this sweater on because the Houstonians like it icy. So wherever you go on the inside, it's always icy, not like it is outside. Outside may be hot, may be cool, but inside will definitely be icy. So I always dress for the inside, not for the outside, unless I know I'm going to be outside all day. So this post is financial accountability. And this one, I might not have a lot of, I don't know, you guys might get a little ticked on this one because I'm going to come in a little hard on this one, but it's okay. You know, I got to tell you, right? All right. So financial accountability for my entrepreneurs. First thing I want to say about this is look at your spending habits. All right. Now I'm going to say something about growth and that, but the first thing I want to mention is what kind of spending habits do you have? Are you a spendthrift? You know, every time you get, you spend. Like, doesn't matter how much it is or how little it is of before you have time to count. Those are my spendthrifters here. Yay. Okay. I'm not her. Or are you kind of stingy with your money, like a financial hoarder? Now that's me. I'm not the wild child that does all that spending. No. Every purchase of mine, I gotta count, check, and double check. I don't do impulsive spending. So I'm the hoarder. Okay. But I have friends and I know people who are spendthrifts. This doesn't matter. Spend the money, come in, it goes out. Oops, you might have enough, you might not. Okay. Now the reason that's important for my entrepreneurs is if you know that you're a spendthrift, it means you don't really mind spending money on your business, and that's a good thing in some cases, because it takes me a long time sometimes to decide to spend money with my business. But spendthrifts don't have that much trouble. However, they also don't keep a lot of money. They don't save a lot of money. So there's kind of good and bad to both being in both places. You just need to be really clear on which side of the fence you sit. And here is why. Is because if you're going to grow the business, and most of the time when you're thinking about growing the business, you're really thinking about growing the cash. Like, can I get some more money? You know, more money, more money, more money. Everybody wants more money. Well, like I said in another post, every dollar you get costs you $1 or something. It may not be $1, but it costs something. Now, knowing that every dollar that you make costs you something, for you guys who are trying to grow, you're going to be spending more money. So if you get, oh my God, I got 2 customers. Oh, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this and I'm going to buy this and okay, so those are my spendthrifters. You're now spending up your seed. Like, you're spending more. You haven't sort of tested the growth territory yet. You're spending too much, or you could be spending too much. So again, if you identify with which spending habit you have, you sort of know where you need help. Now, that's that part. If you're going to grow the business, sometimes growing the business, making more money, doesn't mean at the end of the day that you'll have more money as a profit. That's not what that means. Because if you're a spendthrift, you're going to spend more money than you need to make the money. So whereas when you were doing, say, smaller runs, maybe you made $1,000 a month, and out of that $1,000 you got to keep $200. So now you want to grow the business. Now you're making $2,000 or $3,000 a month, but you're still only making $200. Why? Because you're maybe spending a little too much money. Okay. Now the only way you're going to know that is if you are paying attention to your money. Here is why I call this the financial accountability place, is because you have to watch. How do you watch, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. That means you're looking at, so if you're a cash business, it's quite possible that you cheat. You don't put all your cash in the bank. I'm not going to talk about that today. I'm going to give you the side eye. Like, okay, it's quite possible. I don't recommend that. That's not good. Okay, for a lot of reasons. Namely, you don't know how much you made, because if you're cheating and you're taking money off the top and it doesn't go in the bank, you really don't know how much, because at the end of the month, you're not going to remember how much you took off, especially if you're doing this on the regular. You're not going to know. It works against you in so many ways. But again, that's another post. We're not doing that today. I'm just telling you, don't do it, guys. Don't. All right. So to watch your money means that if you are getting PayPal, and by the way, y'all, PayPal is not a bank. I'm just going to put that out there. PayPal is not a bank. Now, if you're using PayPal, okay, fine, but please have a bank account. PayPal is not a bank. Okay, I got to say a lot about that too, but I'm not. I'm just going to say it's okay to collect money through PayPal. Make sure you transfer it to your bank. Now, PayPal has some good stuff about them, this, that, and the other, but they're not a bank. So when you're doing your financials, taking your transactions through your bank gives you some credibility from a financial standpoint. Okay, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying about PayPal. Not that it's a bad thing. I'm not beating up on PayPal, but what I am saying is I always want my business owners to be legitimate, so that if somebody asks you for numbers or bank statements, they don't ask you for your PayPal statement. Okay, they ask you for your bank statement. So if you're dealing with somebody who's asking you for your bank statements, then all your money has hit the bank. Okay, so that's first. Secondly, when you're looking at your money, see that you want to look at the bank and see how many deposits you put in for a particular time period. Usually it's a month. So from the first of the month to the end of the month. First day of the month, last day of the month. So you're going to look at those numbers. So you're looking at your money. You're going to see exactly how much you're bringing in. Yay. Also, you want to look at the bank and see how much did you spend. Boo. Okay. So now when you look at how much you spent, add it all up. So let's just say you put $2,000 in the bank for the month, but you spent $1,800. And you now have a balance of $200. Yay, you have money left. Now, let's go look inside at $1,800 and let's see what you spent that on. So, this is financial accountability. Is now you're looking to see what did you spend the money on. So, yeah, you could have crazy stuff in your account, like you buying groceries and Pampers. Okay, that's what we call mixing funds. We don't like to see that. So here's what I'm going to tell you is you have to pay yourself a salary. If you have a business bank account, pay yourself a salary. Don't pay your bills out of your bank account. That's your business account. I know y'all may not know better, may think I'm crazy or whatever. Some of y'all may have heard it before, but the reason you don't do that is because it's called piercing the corporate veil. It's a legal thing, and it's just really messy and it's nasty. From an accounting standpoint, it's also very messy. So you want to take your personal expenses out of that, because even when you go to show your numbers to a bank or somebody or some other entity, because there are entities out there, if you try to do business with the government or something and they want to see those bank statements, you know what they're going to see? They're going to see all your house note, your car note, your car, and they're going to see all of that. Oh my God, that's so personal. Oh, please, Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. So just have another account. Take that much. So pay yourself a salary. So if you need $1,000, take it out and put it in another account, then spend it. We don't care how you spend it. Just take it out. Okay, so that's the one thing. So once you start evaluating all those expenses, start looking to see how much of that is personal and how much of it is business. If it's personal, that's what you pay yourself a salary of. Or if you are at the point where everything you're getting in the business, you got to take. All right, y'all, try to leave $20 over there, but just take what you can, put it in another account, and then spend it, okay? Because this is your bank account for your business. It's your financial accountability. It's also your credibility. It is everything in terms of getting you on the track where you are credible and you have a legacy and you have something that says you are a business owner, okay? And not like, I know a lot of times it's mom and pop, but even mom and pop can have some legitimacy in how you handle your numbers, okay? So that's the accountability part. Now, let me check my notes because I had a couple things. Like I said, I didn't think y'all was going to really be too happy with me today. So once you've counted everything up, we're going to rein in some of them bad habits, okay? So if you spending money on stuff, first of all, if you mixing the money, that's stop today. Stop. Go open another account. Get your little personal stuff over there. They let you open those accounts with $50, $25. Want an online banking account. Just anything, but just get your personal money out of your business money account. Do that. All right, so that's one. We're going to rein in those. And the second thing is have a budget. Please have a budget, which means you say, for May, I'm going to make $500 for this business. That's your accountability. You're saying you're going to make $500. Okay. And Now that's your thing. I got a budget. Now how much are you going to spend to get that 500? Okay, I'm going to spend $40 to make that 500. Okay, now that, as unrealistic as that may sound, it may be what you've got. You're going to hustle up. You're going to make something happen. Okay, so now your $40 is what it's going to cost you to go get this 500. After May is over with, go back to that bank statement, look and see what it is you did. Did you make $500? Or did you make $400? What did you make and what did you spend? That's your accountability. Now, sometimes you can't do that by yourself. You might need some help, some coaching, somebody here or there. Get the help you can. You can always inbox me. I'll tell you some of the basic stuff. You start weighing on me, I'm gonna be like, look, y'all gotta pay me, okay? But for some of the easy questions, inbox me. I'll tell you, not a problem. I want you to make it. I'm not trying to gouge people. I really do want you to make it. So that kind of accountability will keep you in a good space with your business. It also keeps you money conscious. Now, if you got a greedy problem, which means you're trying to jack all your people because you just want the money and you don't want to spend, that's another situation. Your friends may not tell you if you're greedy, but the greedy syndrome, and I'm not judging, I'm not the greedy chick, but for the people who are in business that are greedy, it just looks funny. And when I say it looks funny, it just means that greedy people do it a little different. They just want the money. They don't invest a lot in themselves or other people. They just want the money. And it's a spirit. That's another post, but I'm going to say. So if you got some problems with how you spending money and doing money, get somebody to help you be accountable so that you can stay on the legitimate side and you can keep your business rolling the way you want it to roll. Okay. So, all right. So, the final thing I want to say is to cut your costs before you grow. So like if you're just starting and you got a little bit, you did well, say you selling cakes and you sold 5 cakes. Oh my God, you feeling like you should go out and open a bakery. Girl, don't do it. Do not do it. You know, when you want to grow and you want to start investing in things is when you can no longer continue business the way you have been doing it unless you make the next move. Okay, so if you have a cake business and you making cakes out of your house or you using somebody's bakery or whatever have you, it doesn't matter that you sick of the people who really own the space and they don't give you enough time to do. That's minor. Okay, you're gonna trade problems if you get out of that place too early. You don't want to trade problems. You want to make it work. So before you go make that leap and invest in this growing this business, you got 5 cakes you're doing, now you're gonna get 10 and I got a bakery. No. Wait until you have 100.